Okay, we are going to be continuing the playtesting of Good Morning Phobos. This is the MAP08. Again, I don't quite remember the name, so it's going to be in the top left corner. Go forward. And first try to get rid of the hit scanners. In the best way we can. I have already played this map, but I just wasn't very satisfied with my commentary. At the time I was quite tired and got distracted a lot. We're gonna take this chainsaw because there is going to be quite a lot of enemies and not enough ammunition to get rid of all of them with the firearms, mostly pinkies. Sorry, I had to clear my throat a bit. This is where we get ourselves a super shotgun, I think. And once you do collect it, there are going to be some revenants. Okay, that was unfortunate. Unfortunate revenant face rocket, and it was quite a high damage roll as well. After this, I think you need to press this switch, and then this raises up this bridge, allowing us to get to the other side. The map has 300 enemies, and it is the type of map where I remember when I first started playing this map, I remarked how it's going to be one of the two types of maps with relatively high monster counts. It's either going to be a map with a very high monster density, or it's going to be a map where all the enemies are going to be just evenly distributed everywhere. I generally prefer the first type of map because, well, generally it's just more fun, in my opinion. Because they tend to last for a shorter amount of time. This map is of the second type. The first type, I mean. The second type. Where majority of the monsters are kind of evenly distributed through the entirety of the map. And this is where we get our first key. And picking up that plasma rifle doesn't actually do anything. It's only once you go up to the platform with the yellow key. Yeah, we have 2 Mancubi. Honestly, I expected this wall to come down and reveal an archvile or something. But that did not happen. Okay, there's some pinkies, so we're gonna be using the chainsaw bit. You know, if the hit detection decides to work. There are also some enemies outside. I actually have the plasma rifle, why am I not using it? I'm also going to try to find some health before I continue. Because I'm right now at 67% health, which is not the healthiest amount. Maybe there's some health outside, but I kinda doubt it. I think I pretty much collected everything. Yeah, nothing left. Sorry, I've just got an unruly strand of hair that keeps tickling my nose. Okay, we get rid of the hit scanners first. And then I think there was a Mancubus somewhere here. There is a Berserk pack, so that's pretty good. Now we can actually use the fist instead of the unreliable chainsaw. And there's also a Megasphere in this, a fairly obvious secret. Sorry, I just need to... One moment, I will probably cut this in the post-production. Here you go. I put on a hat because one of those hats you use when you want to jog. So that's going to keep my hair in order. There is a BFG. I don't know how to get it. Maybe through that vent. But I'm not sure how to actually access the... Maybe it's a secret within a secret kind of type. Not sure. This just calls down the lift, okay. So yeah, not sure how to get it. Is it something obvious, or do I need to... Or maybe I need to make a parkour across these crates. Doesn't seem very likely. It doesn't seem like I can actually jump over there. Not sure. So let's continue here. There's a big mess of enemies here, and I'm probably going to lure in the majority of them. Well, all of those who can enter this room, so I can get rid of them using the... That is almost very dangerous. I think I got stuck on a lost soul or something. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get rid of all these pinkies and lost souls with melee weapons, because this map does not have a huge amount of ammunition. Okay, now we can run outside. And our goal here is to first get rid of, well, those chain gunners. That would be kind of ideal. My bullets don't seem to be reaching the chain gunner, which is a shame. Meanwhile, his bullets don't seem to have any problem reaching me, which is a bit bullshit, in my opinion. Gonna try to get rid of those shotgunners while also keeping those Mancubi. On the other side of some kind of solid cover. Okay. Now we can continue and finally assault this fortress or whatever. Okay. I don't think there's anything more of interest in this courtyard, so maybe some ammunition or a secret, but can't really tell. There's some health on one of these towers. Yeah, this one for later, but other than that, nothing too interesting. I think we're about halfway done with this map. Yeah, another 150 enemies. Okay, we can enter inside. I don't quite remember this part, it's a bit fuzzy. I just know about this armory. And I know also none of these consoles do anything. And that door is something we can't really open right now. So we have to go here. Again, we're going to be considering ammunition as much as we can. This room is a bit annoying. Because it's got revenants on the other side. Quite annoying. Oh, I forgot about this pain elemental. So we're gonna enter here before those revenant rockets reach us. I have to get rid of these hit scanners. And then I can enter this room. And from there we can continue. Oh, that's a switch. I missed the switch the first time I played this, so now we have the BFG. That's going to be useful. There's some enemies down here, and also a chain gunner far side. I'm gonna let the enemies take care of him, because I don't wanna expose myself to long range chain gunner fire. Oh, there you go. Chain gunner got killed. I'm gonna use the plasma rifle to take care of these skeletons. There we go. Some health. And now our next that was a waste. Should have used the berserk fist or the chainsaw. Pinky means berserk. Some more ammunition, that's good. And this is something we're going to be using the chain gun for, probably. Well, the hit scanners. I think there's some block map fuckery. I couldn't hit that chain gunner. Yeah, there was some block map shenanigans, probably. I do have to say, this the aesthetics again of this map are pretty damn good, as I kind of expect at this point. And the music, the choice is also pretty good. We go down here. We're gonna miss some enemies. We just use the BFG, one BFG shot on them. Oh, I forgot about these lost souls. So that's how we get the red key. We just kind of jump down here and by following this rocket and this arrow on the floor. Well, this room looks suspicious, and I don't quite remember what happens in here. I think it's Pinky's. Okay, it's not only Pinky's. It's also some hit scanners. Actually, quite a lot of hit scanners. And also some revenants, I forgot about that. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them. I wish I had a rocket launcher at this point, honestly. Oh, that's a lot of pinkies. Probably gonna be using our fist on them. Again, to just conserve some ammunition. One thing I do like, one thing I need to point out, this lighting is pretty damn good. I really like this light especially. It looks very natural. Now to continue, we actually need to press this button. That's good. That's going to open the door on the other side of that room. Yeah, this door. And here, this is why I'm kind of punching pinkies whenever I can and chainsawing them, and because in here it's quite easy to just get overwhelmed. Go forward and just go back. And after that, just hold down a fort, basically. You're going to have a lot of enemies trickling into this central area. And the reason why I was kind of hoarding ammunition is to have enough ammunition to get rid of all of them without needing to get into this room and pick up the ammunition from the dead enemies. And it seems to have worked out fairly okay. A lot of them are actually stuck on their respective islands. I'm gonna snipe all the hit scanners and then... well, if I can actually... hit them. There we go. Now we can just take care of the mancubi. Now I don't know if I've missed a rocket launcher somewhere, but I seem to have 24 rockets and actually, yeah, more, 30 rockets, but no rocket launchers. So maybe I just missed it somewhere. Maybe it's in a secret, or maybe you're supposed to be playing this continuous, but I don't think that's the case, because The pistol start balance thus far was pretty good, so... now, we need to press these two switches to open up that door, and each time you press a switch, there's going to be some enemies. Some chain gunners, and also a couple of revenants. Nothing we can't actually take care of. And the same is going to happen once we press the other switch as well. Just keeping my eyes on those revenants, making sure they don't outflank me. Okay. Now I have 20 cells, actually 40 cells. I would have preferred if I had a bit more. No, actually 40 is actually exactly the amount I need. Because there's one more enemy left, and that's one enemy is at the exit. And can you guess which one it is? It's the Archvile. And that's why the 40 cells was the exact amount I needed. So that was the MAP08 cooldown. It has 300 enemies. As you can see, that was half an hour of playtime. It wasn't the fastest playstyle, but I think it's an appropriate playstyle. You need to kind of play this map a bit slower, a bit more methodical. There's not a huge amount of health, well, except at Megasphere. But if you take too many hits, you're not going to. If you take a couple of more hits than you should have taken, you're probably going to be hurting. Also, the ammunition balance, I have to commend. Ammunition balance is fairly good, especially for someone who's playing it blind. If you're playing it blind and you don't know what's happening, you're going to be somewhat tight on ammunition. You're going to need to change weapons around. You're going to be lacking on shells, but you're going to have chain gun ammunition and the other way around. The only thing I'm not sure about is, again, that rocket launcher. Maybe I've just missed it. If I have missed it, then I'm either blind or the rocket launcher is in a secret or in a very non-obvious place. So if you want the player to find it, because I did have 30 rockets at the end of the map, if you want the player to find it, if you want it, we should maybe put it in a more obvious place. Other than that, the map is very nice looking, especially that grey tech base at the end with the kind of sewer light, I guess. The music is pretty good. It's a very good choice. I like the inclusion of Berserk Pack, which facilitated the relative, which kind of helped alleviate some of that ammo scarcity. And again, it's a good move. You know, you want you want the player to think about his ammunition usage, not just, you know, blast enemy. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. Constructively, I mean. In the next one, we're going to be playing the map. This is MAP08, MAP09, Ancient Evil. See you then.